I was in a meeting one time. It was a Zoom meeting, and this was one of those like clarity moments for me, where the head of the person running the meeting, which was among senior leaders at the Times, was a DEI consultant. And this was shortly after the shooting that took place in Atlanta. Do you remember that? So there was
Can
a
you
guy
remind
who,
me? Yeah.
yeah, there was a guy in Atlanta who had been he was like an evangelical, very religious Christian, and he had been a paying customer of massage parlors that were really like sex parlors,
Yes,
you know,
yes,
where
yes.
so
Yes.
he went out and in a fury of rage, really at himself, like this was someone who, you know, had some mental health issues, and he went out and he shot people in this massage parlor. Two of them were men. One was Hispanic, one was white. And I think it was four women who were of Asian background. And this got written up as an Asian American hate crime rather than a misogynistic act by someone who's clearly, you know, had real problems with sex and with women. But women don't count. So that was not the story. The story was that it was an Asian American hate crime. And I remember behind the scenes, journalists that I knew, not just at the Times, but friends of mine at the Washington Post and at other news outlets, we were all like, this isn't an Asian American hate crime. Like, why is this being positioned as an Asian American hate crime? But you couldn't say that aloud. Even in, you know, meetings, you couldn't say that. It was accepted. That's what the narrative was. That's what was written up at the time. And so I was in this meeting and the DEI person says, have you all reached out to your Asian American colleagues to check in with them? And I thought to myself, okay, that is the most insulting, inappropriate, unprofessional thing for me to do, to look around the room and say, you look, I think you're, you know, I know that you're half Korean or, you know, whatever it is, and say, because of that, I'm worried about you. This thing that happened in the news, is this upsetting you? I just couldn't imagine.
It's so patronizing.
It's so patronizing. It's so invasive. I was thinking to myself, like, what's the comparison for me? It would have been like during the Brett Kavanaugh hearings. If a male colleague had come to me and been like, just checking in with you. How are you feeling as a woman? I mean, my response would have been like, I don't know. How are you feeling as a man?